take that again. Is the outcome of desperation always, see we ain't there? You know, they say internet fraudsters, they will get what is coming for them. They rob, they steal money that is not theirs. They were desperate to get quick money. Oh, look at Hush Puppy, he was desperate. Now look at him now, where is he? Oh, this person, ham robber, was desperate for quick money. Police ambushed them, and now he is dead. Oh, you thought you could pay your way into this job, Abby? You were desperate. Now they have done some investigations, and they found out that the person that gave you this job only ate your money. You know, negatives. And the negatives are usually pointed out as a way of dissuading people from being desperate. It's just like when you finish seeing a movie and you see that one person goes through certain things. Moral lesson. Don't be like this. Don't be the wicked stepmother. Don't be the ritualist. Don't be the armed robber. Don't be the internet fraudster. Because if you are, this is just how you will end up. But can anything good come out of desperation? Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0002. We also have 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number for your WhatsApp and Telegram messages is 0809 0306416. Again, 0809 0306416. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I don't know about the subject, but I'm a first-time caller.
First-time caller, you're welcome. Go ahead. Oh dear. Oh, what just happened now? All right, yeah, welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is the topic of the year. This time around, this last month, 90 desperation they start. But you go get them fast, you go end it shortly. So I advise everybody, my fellow young ones, desperate money, need to go well. Look for a better job. The one way God will give you, and my sister, if you use that, you enjoy them very, very well. You always see your friend don't get, you won't go get. You know now your friend get them. You won't rush to go get them. Before you see end yourself for police station, or before you see yourself for mortuary. You know, do yourself, don't need to carry other family people with a problem. So desperation, no, they good. We could just find better work, do. Like, get somebody advice. If you come out for school, learn handwork. Today, the boy, they eat. In the university, and in the school, they eat. When they cut trousers, they join them. And they pass them. In the eat. In present, they pay school fees again. So move on to them. Thank you very much, guys. And I'll be there for me.
Thank you, but how much down this conversation? Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, anything that come out of desperation, I feel that desperation can turn you to the kind of thing that is a desperation can be the reason.
Which makes a positive outcome.
Yes.
All right then. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ikechuku.
Thank you.
Sylvester, head. Sylvester, can you hear me? Sylvester. What's happening? Oh dear. All right, 0817 923 0002. 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. WhatsApp Telegram number remains 0809 030 6416. Nigeria Info. Oh dear. Hello, good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Yeah. This is Peter O'Connor.
Something is not right with our phone lines. Okay, this is what you can do. You can send us a WhatsApp message if you're unable to get through to us via the phone lines. I'm not sure we are live on Facebook, but I'll just do a quick confirmation and see. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
All right, so we're live on Facebook. Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. So head on there and then drop your comments in the comment section, and I'll definitely read it in course of the conversation. Or you can drop your messages on X. Our X handle is at Nigeria Info PH. Remember, X handle at Nigeria Info PH. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, the conversation continues. Just stay tuned to us. FM. We're still talking desperation, and I am asking, can anything good come out of desperation? Is the outcome of desperation always negative? Don't be desperate. If you are desperate, before you know it, you start putting your eyes where you're not supposed to put your eyes. You start doing like this and start doing like that. But does it always happen like that? Is there a time when desperation breeds positivity? Someone called and said it depends on what you're desperate for. 0817 923 0002. That is 0817 923 0002. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809 030 6416. Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Peter O calling from Location Road here in the River State.
You're welcome.
Hi?
You're welcome. I'm waiting.
Hello?
I can hear you. You're welcome. Hello. Can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now.
All right, go ahead.
Desperation. Hey, are you with me?
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's like anxiety or stress. There are positive uses of anxiety and stress. It pushes you to do what you ordinarily cannot do under normal circumstances, like being pet.
Okay.
So without the stress or desperation or anxiety, you wouldn't do those things. So those are the positive outcomes of desperation, anxiety, and the stress.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much.
God bless you.
All right, bless you too.
Yeah.
I have a message on Facebook. Someone just sent an answer, and DB Williams says, "Good afternoon, Nigerian." For the answer is yes. Nigerian for good afternoon. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. Good afternoon. Go ahead.
My name is Border Boy, and I'm Finger. I love blood. I just want to talk about this.
Nigerian for good afternoon to you and welcome.
Yes, desperation works like a motivation.
Motivation.
It
Okay.
depends on what an individual is desperate for.
Okay.
But it's what motivates you. Two of them work in pari passu.
Mm.
If you're not desperate to get something, you cannot work for it.
Mm.
So it's good to be desperate. It depends. It can be positive, it can be negative.
Mm.
But don't be over desperate. When you cannot afford, don't be over desperate.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right then. Thank you too. 0817 923 00. Because you know why I'm saying this? This is December, all right? And I put it to you that some youths are looking forward to buying bins. Some youths are looking forward to okay, let me not just say youths. Some people are looking forward to settling down before the year runs out. Or at least when they cross over to 2024, their invitation card should be everywhere. And then, because of that, someone takes advantage of them, does whatever he likes with him or whatever she likes with him. And at the end of the day, it ends in premium tears. And then some of you would say, it's because you were desperate. If you had just been patient, you were desperate. That's what caused it. But what about the good in desperation? What if you were indeed ready to settle down, but maybe things did not happen according to plan, or something. No, think about it. Why does it always have to be seeing that desperation will only bring you nothing but premium tears? You have to be patient. Easy does it. Patient dog eats the fattest bone. Your time will come. This. And that. Kelechi in Port Harcourt. Welcome, Kelechi. Go ahead.
My name is Border Boy. I love my father.
Is everything okay with you? Is everything okay with you? Zion, welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
They don't come back. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you. Go ahead.
Desperation without action questions. It belongs people to regret, shame, and emptiness. Some even now down to depression and no get up. The truth is this: it all narrows down to the poor level of reasoning, the lack of understanding. For instance, if I have a political ambition and I am so desperate to get it, I'm desperate to achieve that thing, irrespective of the cost, whatever it will take people, I don't care. That is desperation. And the moment I don't achieve that thing because of the promise to me at the end of the primaries, they collected another candidate in replacement of me, I become so angry and choose to destroy everything. All of us will sink here. That is desperation. But the positive side of it is what I call tenacious or tenacity. That tenacity to achieve it. I must go through the process. I must go to Abuja. I must visit also politicians, those who are there, the old party members, those who are still standing, the founding fathers, and also consult other stakeholders in my community, in my state, irrespective of where they are. I'm ready to learn from them. That is tenacity. Good morning, sir. The election is coming. What is ongoing? Who is the candidate are we projecting? I want to go there. Oh, God, no, sir, don't serve. That is tenacity. You are consulting people. You are meeting the people that make sense in the environment and the political party. And they, in turn, will say, okay, don't worry, you have worked hard and we are taking you. Do you see the tenacity in it? I was focused. But because the party said, no, Zion, this 2023, no be you. Wait for 2027. I got angry and I cross carpet to Mr. or Mrs. D's party. Make gonna give me this ticket. Now my turn. My party no really give me. And the moment you guys now look at my credentials and credentials, that through technicality, even if I win, they are going to knock me out in court. You said no, Oga, wait first for next. I said no, one and no go give me. I carry money, $4. I'll do this. You don't carry on and go court. Say this party, or don't want to see him or their name in the ballot paper. That is what a bad aspect when it comes to that environment of the many people. I just focus on politics. I don't want to go into the aspect of jobs. I don't want to go into the aspect of relationships and marriages. How some sisters are so desperate. Some are desperate that they must marry this December. They must carry husband to the village. So they don't care anything where it come. Anything where it come. Oh yeah, won't go pay my bride price. That is desperation. And before November or April next year, issue have started in a marriage. It might even be in business. You are just so desperate to buy a car. How can you drive this car? You don't rush go buy a car because you hit one contract, one or two things come. You don't go buy motor. Boom, they don't test you. You don't get accident for Panchal Junction because you know Sabi drive. Desperation made him to go that car. He jammed the car is beyond repair. So we must narrow our thoughts to understanding, irrespective that we need something. Ask questions. Irrespective you desire this privilege, ask questions. What if it doesn't work? Is it that aspect? Like most of us want to ask ourselves this question. What if it doesn't work? But what if it works? Now we put our energy on work or let it work. We are putting our energy on what we call plan B. Desperation. Let me stop here, Mr. Zion.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Zion. I wonder why he had to show Panchia in Yenegua. But I get his point. No good at all. Not even slight good. Says, I love your programs. You always glue to my radio once it's time. Chukuma, thank you. So I have a problem with WhatsApp messages. I can see the notifications. However, accessing the messages is sort of a challenge. So let me take this call while I sort that out. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. Nigerian Info, good afternoon. Welcome. Good afternoon.
Mr. Thank God calling from Enika Road.
Mr. Thank God, you're welcome.
Depression and frustration.
Wow. Okay.
You didn't get it. By then, the person will be frustrated, will be depressed. But a situation whereby you are desperate of becoming a governor of the state, at all costs, you might join one thing or the other, or mine must be in the ballot paper. Anyhow it will be, I will edge out the next person to make sure that I will be there. If I did not use green, I will use other means because of green. But what it feels of the race, if you are promised of it, you work towards it, and you will become and achieve that thing that you want to be without desperation. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Jonathan from Port Harcourt, welcome. Go ahead.
Welcome, ma. And for me, I feel that desperation has a good ambassador, but it's more of the bad side that shows.
Okay.
You can desperate for something is good, like something you want to have. When you're too desperate for that thing, it becomes your focus. That is the only thing that you think about. That is the only thing that you want. And that desperation can make you to do something that is very, very bad to get that thing.
All right, I think I have my messages now. This one says, good afternoon, Didi. The consequential effects of desperation are always in the red than the green light. Reason being that in that state, one would cut corners, go against the grand norms to achieve his ultimate goal, and in the end, we are witnesses of cases where the end justifies the means or otherwise. Judge Benedict sent that in. Lesson says desperation can sometimes fuel resilience and creativity, leading to unexpected solutions or personal growth. However, it is generally preferable to approach challenges with a proactive mindset to maximize positive outcomes. In moments of desperation, individuals may discover untapped strengths, resourcefulness, or alternative perspectives. The urgency can motivate decisive action and a willingness to take risk, potentially leading to positive changes or breakthroughs. Yet, cultivating resilience and proactive problem solving remains a healthier long-term approach. Desperation can serve as a catalyst for change, prompting people to reassess priorities, seek support, or make bold decisions. It can foster humility and empathy, as individuals facing challenges may develop a deeper understanding of others' struggles. This shared experience can strengthen interpersonal connections and community bonds. However, it's essential to channel the energy from desperation into constructive avenues, ensuring that actions taken are purposeful and aligned with long-term well-being. Thank you so much, Blessing from OG. Confidence says, desperation is out of insatiable, ones which may be of good or bad. Also a state in which everything seems good or would turn out badly. Confidence, Elebedem from Ozuzueche. DK from Chantamadi. Welcome, DK. Go ahead.
Didi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Talk to me.
For me, nothing good comes out from desperation.
Okay.
Being eager to get something does not amount to desperation. The one that eagerness is on the extreme. Then we are talking about desperation. Desperate people can do just anything out of expediency to just get what they want. And that is not good. So,
desperate people can do anything. Okay. Let's assume that I come to work today, and yesterday I gave you my word that I'll be on air today. And I come to work today and nothing is happening. Maybe there's no power, console, or anything goes wrong. And me being desperate to keep my word, me being desperate to keep my promise, I go live and find a way of telling you to watch me live on social media, would I not have fulfilled the promise of being on air? Maybe not on air Nigeria Info, but at least we have a conversation. Or is the idea not to come on board, show up, and do the job that is required? And then let's say the engineers, in their desperation to see that everything works, goes ahead to hire maybe a console or a generator to get the studio in action. Wouldn't it be a good thing? Maybe if we come out on air and say, today we probably wouldn't have had Hello Port Harcourt or Morning Crossfire because of this. But we had to go and hire this, and hire that, and here we are. Would we still be termed desperate? Is it the aim or the purpose or the reason why one is desperate that makes the outcome bad? Is getting rich a bad thing? Really? I thought we all wanted to be rich, or maybe at least comfortable, be able to provide some basic things for ourselves. If we go all out to ensure that we do, would it be termed desperate? Must we do something illegal in a bid to show our desperation? Augustine Joseph says, good afternoon, Didi. For me, desperation triggers motivation. It helps one believe in his or herself that there is hope and that hope is not lost. But it depends on who is involved. So I'm eager and ready to do anything. It can be good or bad thing based on how they see it. Where do I begin? I feel like desperation in itself is not bad. It just exposes what is really important to you. For example, take a woman who is desperate for a child. She's mocked by her peers who say she must have damaged her womb when she was younger, or God is punishing her husband for his secret sin. She has in-laws that are terrorizing her because she married a weakling, so she goes to a funny place. We have plenty of them in Abuja. Or she cheats on her husband. Yes, she was desperate, but that's not the issue. The desperation was just a catalyst that revealed what was truly important to her. Like some women listening to this, yes, you are TTC, but you have made what people will say or are already saying or the actions of your crazy in-laws more important to you than the fact that you have not carried your own child yet. That is what your desperation is revealing, and will determine the steps you will eventually take that could ruin you. What is TTC? When I was looking for a university admission in Nigeria more than 10 years ago, I was advised to do certain things. Nobody is so holy. I can do them and pray for forgiveness later. God is merciful. People do it all the time. I said no. I was mocked even at home by people that went to church all the time. But I refused. At the time, getting into uni was my topmost goal in life, so nobody can tell me that my refusal meant I wasn't desperate. I was. I just didn't see that as the option for me. Does that mean I'm a very good person who has never done anything that anyone finds bad? Hell no. Someone threatened my daughter, and I was like, oh, there won't be any children in any bloodline you're connected to. Some will say, that is bad. Trying to conceive. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm not I'm not really familiar with all them abbreviation and short terms. All right. So I can entertain about 2-3 more calls, read a few more messages before we round up the conversation today. Dozier H. Paul says, desperation is a complex and serious mental health condition that can affect anyone. It's important to approach it with empathy, understanding, and support. If you or someone you know is struggling with, I didn't say depression, I said desperation. I said desperation, not depression. Did it sound like the same thing? But thank you for your message anyway. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
For me, desperation is not a bad mental and psychological action. Because for somebody, actually, just like we have aircraft, the people that discovered them, they were desperate. We talk of people that discovered cars. They were desperate. They were able to actualize it. The handset that we use today, the electrical engineers that discovered, they were desperate. So that desperation was losing focus. But it depends whether the desperation is of negative form or positive form. But the best is the positive. Because it will cause you to actualize your visions of life. Thank you.
All right, then. Thank you, too. So this one is from Americana from Obakri, and it says, good afternoon. I think desperation is different from determination. In all, desperation usually leads to destruction, while determination leads to success. Now, I want to look at the dictionary meaning of determination. Determination is the quality of being determined, firmness of purpose. Firmness of purpose. Other words for determination: strength of will, willpower, resoluteness, resolve, resolution. Desperation, however, is a state of despair, typically one which results in rash. Someone is hungry, like you're desperate at that point. You need to fill your tummy, and you go into the market and you see someone's bread. It results in rash on extreme behavior. You have never stolen in your life. But before you knew it, they were shouting, "Tifa, Tifa, Tifa! What's it, thief? It's thief bread. Man, I bring tire." God forbid. Like, jungle justice is a no-no. And then, at the point when you ask yourself, how did I get to this point where I was so desperate to fill my tummy? It's different from determination. Well, desperation will, in a way, lead to determination. So while desperate, you are not determined to make it. You are determined to You guys say it. God punish poverty. And you say, I will make it. I must. And then you're putting energy. Some people move from desperation to determination and then success. The legal way. Others move from desperation to determination, and it didn't end well for them because what they eventually ended up doing was rash. It was uncalled for. Yeah, I think the anonymous texter did give an instance of a woman who's looking for the fruit of the womb, who go as far as buying a child or stealing somebody's baby. Consider the story of a lady called Sarah who faced financial desperation after losing her job. Determined to turn her situation around, she took the opportunity to start her own small business. Despite initial challenges, Sarah's passion and perseverance led to the success of her venture. The experience not only improved her financial stability, but also allowed her to discover and pursue her true passion, turning desperation into a fulfilling and empowering journey of entrepreneurship. Full stop. Before we leave here today, I would like to say something. The outcome. What led to such outcome? Why did you think of whatever you thought of as the only solution? Why were there no other options for you? Why didn't you think of getting a job? Some of you said something like, oh, it's the devil. Okay. What if you're your own devil? Yes. In extreme cases, desperation can even cause a person to engage in violent behavior. It can cause a person to act impulsively. When a person is desperate, they may not think through the consequences of their actions as thoroughly as they would under normal circumstances. And this can lead to impulsive decisions that can have negative consequences, such as engaging in criminal behavior or making rash financial decisions, like some of us have seen. We'll come back to this after the commercial break. Stay tuned to us. We are Nigeria Info. Thing that desperation can cause is a person to be manipulative or deceitful. When a person feels as though they are in a desperate situation, they may be more willing to lie and manipulate others in order to achieve their goals. And this can involve lying to get a job. Yes, some of you lie in your CVs, or lying to get a promotion, or manipulating others in order to obtain money or resources. When a person feels as though they have nothing left to lose, they may be more willing to resort to violence too, in order to achieve their goals or to protect themselves from harm. And this could manifest in a variety of ways, such as domestic violence, gang activity, and even terrorism. While desperation can certainly lead to negative outcomes, the truth is, it can also lead to positive outcomes in some cases. For example, desperation can motivate a person to make significant changes in their life in order to improve their circumstances. It could involve going back to school, seeking therapy, making changes to their lifestyle in order to improve their health and well-being. It could also lead to acts of kindness and generosity. When a person is in a desperate situation, they may be more willing to help others who are in similar circumstances. And this could involve donating to charity, donating time and resources, or simply offering support and encouragement. You see, I was there, Sometimes they become motivational speakers. I was there, but I'm here now. Overall, the things desperation can cause a person to do are complex and varied. While desperation can certainly lead to negative outcomes, I want us to remember it can also lead to positive outcomes. It's just that we need to recognize the potential risks that are associated with desperation and know where to draw the line, and also to seek help and support when necessary in order to avoid negative consequences. I'd like us to leave the sunny side today with this. It's December, and the year did not start out the way you planned, and you may be desperate to end the year on a good note. Remember that even in the most desperate situations, there is always hope for a better tomorrow. My name is Denise Dennis. I want to thank you for spending your Tuesday afternoon with me on the sunny side. I gotta go, but I'll be back here tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be short. We'll make the most of it. Jare, 12 noon to 1:30. You and I, we meet here. Follow us on X at Nigeria Info PH, Facebook page Nigeria Info 92.3 PH, on Instagram and Threads at Nigeria Info FM _PH. Follow me on X and Instagram at _Denise_Dennis. That's DENISE Follow my Facebook page Denise Dennis, and follow my Facebook account Denise Dennis Walu. Up next is Rivers Today, and thereafter, Hard Facts. Just stay tuned to us.